But can you hear me now? That's the question. Hello, and welcome to another Foxy No-Tail live stream here on not on any world at the moment. This is a video that has been paused, and I'm going to play it to you guys potentially if you want me to. This is going to be the intro for tomorrow's video, but I think it might be quite useful for you to see for the purposes of today's live stream, really. So it's very, very spoilerful. It's about 7 minutes 14 long, as you can see from that little thingamabob. Oh, and before I forget, let me start the stream time thingy before someone reminds me in the chat. And who have we got here? We've got Diver Cat, Aviva Kitty, Dorsal Dawn, Pounce Alert, Just Me Being Me. We've got Boxy Lofty, Crystal Cat, the Welsh person, Dean, Alice's mum, and I think that's about it. So, and Clash with Jovial. Let's have some hands up. It's a bit of an unusual time for me to stream today, but I've been working very hard all day on working on Truly Bedrock. Still on season 1, don't worry. We haven't gone to season 2, really. It was just a joke, mate. Hopefully you all didn't get too upset by the very, very long-winded and long-running April Fool. But yeah, if you want to see what happens next in terms of Truly Bedrock for Foxy No-Tail, then I will happily play this video for you. And Jaeger saying uptime there. There's a little clock. You can just about see it at the bottom of the screen. We've been live for about a minute, so don't worry too much. Iggy Warwick's there with a hi. Blaz is here with a hi. Clumsy Player's there with a hi. Well, in fact, they're all hands up. They all want the spoilers. You want the spoilers. I can't believe you want the spoilers. Okay. Well, let's just give it a minute for a few more people to get here. It's early days. What have you all been up to today? Have you got any questions for me before we start? Have you got any questions about the previous episode that's still titled as Season 2, Episode 1 on my YouTube channel? I need to change that, actually. Well, have you got any questions about anything? Let me know. Because let's give it a couple of minutes for people to get here, and I'll answer some questions. Crystal Cat's been at work. Do you know what I did today? I had to go to Tesco. Tesco's like our supermarket if you're not from the UK. And I was terrified. I didn't want to go because technically I'm high risk because I don't have a spleen, but that's where my prescriptions are. The doctor sent my prescriptions there. So I went today and it was absolutely terrifying. Although they've got markers all around the shop. Seabones there with $10. £10. Thank you very much, Steve. Seabones. Hey. He's paid his stream fee and some more as well. Yeah, so I was in Tesco's and they've got the markers around the supermarket that basically say, you can't go beyond this line if there's someone in front of it. Nobody cared. They're just all running about the shop like mad people, just barging past you, and I'm there like holding my breath, literally holding my breath whenever I was anywhere near anyone. They completely messed up my prescription, so I had to wait. I had to ring the doctors while I was in there and wait in there and then go back again. It was an absolute nightmare. I got hardly any of the things I wanted. I was terrified. I came out of there shaking. I literally ran home. I ran home holding my carrier bag because it was horrible. It was the most horrible experience I've ever had, I think. I don't know. I'm in an area where there's like a handful of people have even got it or have even been confirmed with it. So the chances of me getting it are really slim, but I just really don't want it. And it was just terrifying. So, nobody paying attention to the rules, just doing their own thing, just don't care. I'm here to do my shopping type thing. And it was, I don't want to ever have to go back there again. Anyway, Pounce Alert there with, how did you simulate the moon like the effects? Well, Okay, I'll give you a peek behind the peek behind the curtain there. We were in the end dimension with the texture pack on. We created it all in creative mode, and we used the jump boost effect and the slow falling effect, but without having any of the little icons on the screen. We used the texture pack to get rid of those icons. So there you go. That's how we could be on the moon. Welsh person says, "How's quarantine treating you?" Well, other than going to Tesco's today, I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm quite a bit of a lone person anyway. I like my own space, I like my own time, so yeah, not too much of an issue, but thank you very much for asking. I hope things are going okay for you as well. Aviva Kit says, I was up till 3:30 AM hanging out in Live's Discord, rewatching episodes with people. Did you enjoy them? Did you all enjoy the Moon episodes? I think they were fantastic, personally. I really, really enjoyed it. And I am sorry for anyone just joining now. We are going to be playing this video in a minute and then getting to work with some actual work on Truly Bedrock. But I just having a quick chat, letting some numbers build up before we do that. Apparently there's 31 people here now, which is amazing. Porkchop Wally's there saying, hey, everyone. But Lofty's there. The friend server... When will the end get reset as I never get to go? Probably not for a while, because I don't think it's been too frantically gone over just yet, but we'll see. Diver Cat and Welsh person saying, not very nice experience at Tesco there. Clumsy Player saying, hello, Fox in chat. That's terrible. Crystal Cat sounds like a nightmare. It was. That's why we got these restrictions in the first place. People thought it was okay just to carry on normally. I know, exactly. It's ridiculous. I know. Welsh person said, I mean, Snowbirdy, it had its busiest day ever. Really? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, we'll go for a walk up the mountain. There'll be nobody there. And Diver Cat there saying, I really enjoyed the video and the April Fool's joke. I'm really, really glad you all enjoyed it. How did Mr. Barbecue get to the moon, says Lofty? Well, Zap had a portal at his house, so I guess he went that way. But you never know with Mr. Barbecue. He just turns up anywhere in the most unexpected of times, so who knows? Makeshift Moose says, I like the April Fools because the joke wasn't on the viewers. No, that's right. It was on me, wasn't it? Anyway, right. Now that you're all here, 40 of you apparently, we're going to play this video. This is actually going to be the intro of my next video, which I'm hoping to put out tomorrow, but it might be the next day, depending on how I get it all edited and put together. But yeah, this is my intro. It's 7 minutes long. It will tell you the story of what happens next and take us onto the next story arc of my character in Truly Bedrock. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hopefully you can hear it. If there's audio issues, let me know, because I haven't tested this yet. It should be okay. And welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, Foxy Hotel, here on the Truly Bedrock survival server, and I am just about making my way home after the little accidental trip to the moon we took in the last episode. If you didn't check that out, I thought we were heading off to Season 2. It turned out we went onto the moon and everyone else was there as well. It's kind of a bit crazy. And we also learnt that Slack was the one that blew up the moon. And I just want to head over here quickly and see... Oh, Geraldine's gone. Oh, and all of the bits of sheep that were everywhere have also gone. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. She didn't stick around long, did she? Anyway, I had some questions for her. I wanted to find out all about Colin and why he wasn't there and everything. But Anyway, not to worry, let's crack on with what we're going to do today. So I'm going to go to my bedroom, as usual, grab my stuff, and let's crack on with what we're going to be doing today. Oh, I can never get it. Was that Big Chicken? Big Chicken!
Oh, yes?
What are you doing in here?
What witch?
What? Oh, did you meet Geraldine?
You know her?
Yes. Did she leave? I mean, I didn't see her down the side of the house, and all the, the sheep guts have gone, everything.
Kind of.
I need to get out of here very quickly. Run away quick. Get out of here if you can. Save yourself.
Hello? Hello? Hey, that's a nice looking sheep. Is it yours? Can I touch it? Oh, okay. So, anyway, what's a nice lady like you doing in a place like this? I'm Big Chicken. And you are? This is the most beautiful name I ever heard. This house? Oh, yes, it is. I built it all myself. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I suppose I must be. It's definitely not Foxy's house. No, I built it all myself. Oh, you're just making me blush now. You're not so bad looking yourself, you know. What? Yeah, sure, maybe, yes. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I cannot believe it. I think she like me. Oh, I think she like me.
Come on, Mr. Lizard, quickly. Here, my grave is over in this direction. We can possibly find it. Who is that?
I cannot believe that she like me. I can't believe what a beautiful woman out there. And she say hello and she want me to bring her in front. Oops. What was that? It was probably nothing. I'm pretty sure everything is fine. I will not press any more buttons.
No! Onion, give me the wheel. I'm fixing this now.
Now get out, stop!
I won't stop till you let me take control again.
It's my body, leave me alone!
I've got stickers.
I'm listening.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if I should go and talk to her. I mean, what if when I invite her for coffee maybe? Oh my goodness, I never met somebody like this before. I can do this. I am a big, strong chicken. I can talk to her. I do not need to be scared. I can do this. I can do. Oh my god, I can do this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is this? What? Oh no, I am so sorry. It was me. I pressed the button downstairs and it exploded. Your sheep is explode everywhere. I'm so sorry. Oh, and Foxy will kill me for make this mess. Oh no, I need to clean it up. What? How? Really? Like what? That house not have any keys. What do you mean? Uh-oh. You are going to clean this up though, alright? Oh, good.
See you later, guys. You can say bye, Mr. Onion.
Goodbye, Mr. Onion.
Let's do this. Bye. What?
No. You cannot stay in here. This is this is my room. Well, I mean, it might get a little bit awkward when Foxy... yes, sure, I would like that very much. Back in a moment. Oh my goodness. How am I going to explain this to Fox No Tail when he gets back? Oh my goodness, this beautiful lady moved into this house and she thinks it's my house. What am I going to do?
Did you meet Geraldine?
You know her?
Yes. Did she leave? I mean, I didn't see her down the side of the house, and all the, the sheep guts have gone everything.
Kind of.
What do you mean?
Well, she maybe thinks that this is my house, and I kind of invited her to move in with me because I blew up a sheep on accident and I think she likes me, and so she's in your room, and which I think she thinks is my room, and we're living together now.
What? Well, we're all living together.
No, just me and Geraldine.
What?
Oh, sorry?
Not again.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Well, I guess things just come round full circle sometimes, don't they? As I look at my house that is no longer my house. It is now apparently Geraldine and Big Chicken's house. And I'm not going to argue with her. I tried that last season. It did not do me any favours. So I'm just going to quietly bring myself over to this little island and put up my tent and live here for a while. And I can hear spiders. Go away, I don't want spiders. Oh man, I need to finish this bridge as well. I probably ought to make a bridge over to there as well. Oh man, as if I'm back in my tent after all this time. I can't believe it. Anyway, Right, I'm not going to let this get me down. We've got some tools and things to repair. We've got some things to do. I'm going to get over to the Guardian farm, get all repaired up, and then I'm going to crack on with what we're going to be doing today. And there you go. You now know the story of how Geraldine and Big Chicken managed to move into my house and kick me out yet again. So I'm living in a tent. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, guys. But what's this? Where are we now? More spoilers. We'll be back in here in a minute. We've got jobs to do today. We've got very many jobs to do. But yeah, I am over not far away from my tent. Yeah, I can't believe it. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Geraldine and Big Chicken in my house yet again. I can't believe it. What did you think to the video? Do you like it? You got to kill off Geraldine, says Lofty. Why? She's not done anything wrong. She's just she's taken advantage of the situation. I don't blame her. Can't just go killing people for the sake of it. Dean says, if season 2 did happen, this wouldn't be an issue. Same April Fools, but at least Big Chicken is happy. Yeah, I guess. Right. I'm so dead, lol, says Leora. I hope that's in a good way. I hope you're dead in a good way. Oh, dear me. Right, anyway. So, yeah, I've got my little tent over here. And what we are now doing, obviously, we don't have that base anymore. Pretty much that entire area there is Geraldine's. I've given that to her and Big Chicky. Why not? I don't need it. So, I decided I'm going to live under the ocean. But not in the water. We're building a base underneath the water. But before we do that, I've actually got one of the first things I built in this world was a skeleton spawner. And if we hop through this brand new tunnel I've made over here, and we go down this janky mine shaft where I spent all day making this today, and we go down this more modern looking tunnel here. Right at the very end through this door is the actual spawner part of the skeleton spawner, and there's two things I want to do. Firstly, I want to rip out that spawner, not the actual spawner cage itself, but all of this. It's too small, it's no good, it's rubbish. I want to rip all of that out, and if we somehow manage to go downstairs, which is going to be tricky because I've actually blocked it off, where the actual skeletons get killed, I want to convert to a trident killer. So if we hop down here to the very bottom, you may recognize this if you were a fan of my channel at the early days of season 1. You might remember this. But yeah, this was my skelly grinder. It's basically a bone farm, bone and arrow farm, so you get bones and arrows in those boxes. So I want to rip all of that out, put a trident killer in there, and yeah, basically do that, which I think is a fun thing to try and do on a stream. Now, Lofty's saying she stole your house 2 times in a row. Well, she thinks it's Big Chicken's house, to be fair. Niara says, dead in a great way. This is hilarious. Good, I'm glad you enjoy it. Ryan Goes says, well, Big Chicken isn't Foxy. What? Welsh person says, you've stolen yourself for a 2nd year in a row. Dean says, will you get bored now that you're not living with Big Chicken? Maybe, yeah, now that he's out of the house. Oh, that could be tricky, couldn't it? He'll be happier, Dean, says Ryven. And at least you don't have to look at the annoying villagers anymore. Yeah, well, they're all dead anyway, so apart from the 2 that's in the loft. Apart from those 2, they're all dead. So yeah, we're going to go up top first. We're going to disable that skeleton spawner. And we're going to get cracking on that. And I just realised I'm not playing any music. So let me start the music. I think that would be a nice thing to do. Let's get some music on the go, mate. It's very quiet. Can you hear any music? It's a bit quiet. Let me know if you can hear it or if it's too quiet. It might get louder as it kicks in. It tends to do that, music. It's quite good like that, isn't it, music? Oh, I've got a hole in my floor. Who put that there? Who put that there? Sneaky hole in the floor, people. More banjo, says Michael Switch. Who's got enough points for Big Chicken Takeover, says Lofty. I brought it down a bit, but it's not fully brought down. And you might notice there's a Mr. Onion takeover available down there as well now. You can hear it. Good. Oh, no, forget it. I was going to turn my game sound up, but it really doesn't matter. And down here, I've been digging this area out. This is one of the, where we're going to have the underground of our new base. A whole new base on Truly Bedrock. It's all going to be down here. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for the ender chest, because we need our bits and bobs. And I probably ought to take at least a sword with me for dealing with any skeletons that, yeah, appear from that new bit. So you and Mr. Onion are still in the same body? Yes. Yes, we are. Mr. Onion and I are currently sharing this flesh suit. This meat suit, as they call it. What program is it where they call it a meat suit? I can't remember. It's growth program, whatever it is. Right, let's get some glowstone. I think is going to be the most useful thing for us right now, and I've got to be careful I don't spill water everywhere here. It's a bit of a oh, there we go. I've already done it. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I don't need that many, but I might as well put that many on. And let's get rid of all of this water that's in here. Let's block it all off. Let's block it all off. We're starting again, peeps. We're starting again. One there. One there. And, oh, I need more stone and things. Where's my stone box? Cobble box. Got any cobble? No, of course I haven't. Why would I have cobble? Why would I have something useful like cobble? Oh, or smooth stone. Why would I have anything useful like smooth stone? No, of course not. Flesh suit, don't you mean fursuit, says a Viva Kitty. Well, you know, it's still got meat on the underside of the fur. It's still a little bit meaty, mate. If we're going to get technical and all that. Star Trek Next Generation, you ugly bags of mostly water, lol. Is that what they say? I don't know. Apparently Mitz is here. 25k points, Foxy. That's a lot of points. It is, but it's also, I think it's worth it. So, don't worry about it. I think it's worth double that, to be honest with you. I think I've been quite generous with the prices of the Big Chicken takeover and the Mr. Onion takeovers. Considering you guys spammed it to death on the last Truly Bedrock live stream, so I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. Stop falling down, darn gravel! Always falling on me. Can't believe it. Stinky gravel. Always falling on my head. So how is everyone doing? I have already asked that question once at the beginning of the stream, but there's a few more people here. How's everybody doing? What's new? What's not? Did you all see the video at the beginning of the stream? Yeah, it's only just been on. Yeah, but no people have just turned up. Look at all those things in that chest that I left there all the way from the beginning days at Season 1. Oh, they're antiques, they are. Antique cobblestone in that box. Can't believe it. Who would have thought it? Eh? Having a takeaway, says Riven. Nice. Blue, you have 859 Foxy points. Yeah, you're a few points off yet. You have to watch some more live streams, I'm afraid. Looking forward to new Foxy personalities. I mean, totally separate. There isn't... No, Freaky Eagle, there's no Season 2. It was a joke. It was April Fool's Day. It's just... I did get a couple of comments on that video. This is rubbish, Season 2. Some people didn't get the joke. I guess they didn't watch far enough along the video to actually get to the point where we made out... we obviously made it very obvious that it was just a joke. And at the end, I even said, there's no Season 2. We're staying in Season 1. So I guess not everyone always watches to the end. I appreciate that. But if you didn't, you missed out on stuff, mate. Because sometimes when I do storyline videos and stuff like that as well, I do end credits as well. I often do after the end bit. I'll often do a little bit after that, although I didn't in that video. So, but I do sometimes. Oh look, areas that haven't been lit up. We ought to go over there, really. Go light it all up. I'm doing well. Planning for stream day, says he. Oh, that's another stream day that you didn't invite me to. Yeah, I see. Always having stream days without Foxy No Tail. I see. Clickbait Season 2, lol. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. April Fool's clickbait. Yeah. Don't worry, I will change the title of the video and the thumbnail as well in a couple of days' time, but I'll let it sit for now. It's getting loads of views. It's had loads of views. So I was like, oh, I'll change it the day after, and now I'm like, oh, I'll just let it get some more views. And then I'll change it. Hey, Mr. Onion said you were busy, says Liara. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. But you should just change stream day to the time and date that I'm not busy, because I'm just that important. Oh wait, what? I'm not that important? Ah. I thought the same, Mike, says Worst Person. What does Mike say? Not fooled here. You always said Season 1 would last at least a year. I don't remember ever saying that. Maybe we did, but I think we always said it will probably last a year or so, or more. We've never, ever publicly put a time limit on it. We've never said it's going to start when the next update comes, or after it, or before. We've never given a month or a date, because to be honest with you, we're still arguing that. amongst ourselves. You know, we're not arguing. We're still talking about potentially when it's going to happen. So I know a lot of people have still got a lot of work to do, and I know a lot of people haven't. So, you know, discussions are always taking place. So there's never ever been a like a, what's it called? Like an actual date that we're aiming for, or a time that we're aiming for. We're just like doing what we do, making videos and hoping you all enjoy them. So stop trying to read into it, mate, and guess, because we don't know. And if you're guessing stuff we don't know, that's just a waste of time guessing. I mean, you can guess if you want, but you'll be wrong, because you can't guess something that hasn't been decided yet. And D Jax has just followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Yara says, I mean, you'll be at the anniversary stream day at the end of the month, right? Depends. Depends on what day it is. If it's kids' weekend, then no. If that's the... Oh, hang on. I'm looking at May at the moment. Let's go back to April. That's all. How have I just gone to August? What? There we go. 24th, 25th, 26th weekend. Is it that one? If it's that one, then I will be available. I think we already said that I was available for that one, did I? I don't know. I've got a terrible memory. Ask Mitz. She's in charge now. I've handed the reins over to her. She didn't know it yet, but congratulations! You got promoted, Mitz. Mr. Onion gets the body on stream days, says Makeshift Moose. Well, if it's not a Monday, I guess. No, we've got a good arrangement now. We've got a good arrangement. He's got a lot of stickers. He's got a lot of stickers. He's happy. Wear the siren hat. Oh my god. Why do you always want me to wear the siren hat skin? You're all crazy. Why? Let's take the helmet off. Oh, put it back on. Looks like Lofty's nearby. You're all nuts. Yeah, you put within any time within reason. Oh yeah, there we go then. That just means don't put me on starting at like 1 in the morning. Because I'll be grumpy and tired. I'll finish at 1 o'clock in the morning, fine, but I don't want to start at 1 o'clock in the morning. I like to go first as well. Makes me feel important. Just put me on at the beginning. Oh, I'm the most important because I'm starting stream day. I missed that. What, says Mitz? I said you're in charge of my channel now. Laura's been busy, you know, moving house and getting on with things. You know, she's been tied up, so I'm lacking in the management department. I feel like I've been all right winging it for the last few months and weeks, but I could really do with someone filling that position. And you seem like the ideal candidate of all the people that didn't apply for the job. You were the most qualified. So yeah, well done. You got the job. Congratulations to Mitz, everybody. Round of applause in the chat, please, for Mitz Cats, who is just... I'm scared to be up first. Are you going first, are you, Lee? I can't believe you stolen my... I always go first. You stealing #1 spot? Oh, I've been relegated to not being first. I can't believe it. Disappointed. Hashtag disappointed. Thanks, says Mitch. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just messing with you to promote the day, says Lee. You better be. You better be just messing with me. I am clearly the most important person, and anyone that says otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. I need some torches around there. It's very dark up there. And I'm putting that wall back where I've just smashed it all to bits. And I don't know why I'm making this room quite so big. I just feel like we just need a nice big space. So we've got plenty of room to work in. It probably doesn't need to be this big at all. But we might as well. Not going to do us any harm having it bigger, is it? What about Shep? Why not let him manage it, says Dean. Because because I want somebody capable. I don't. Was that overly harsh? I was only joking. I also trust Mitz. Don't trust Shep in the slides. If I let Shep manage my channel, it would suddenly become Foxy No-Tail as produced by Shep channel, and it would just be all about Shep and what Shep does. It would no longer be a Foxy No-Tail channel. Meanwhile, on Shep's channel... The arrow says this is where you swoop in and just start early. I could do that. Ooh, what if I could do... Well, hang on a minute, Lofty. What's that? Ooh, what could I do if I took over Foxy's vids and stream? You're taking over now. What? How'd this happen? Foxy's favourite way to promote people by surprise. Yep. Surprise promotion! I'm very confused with the chat right now. I don't know. Collab with Foxy and Leon Stream Day sounds like a good time. Maybe on the anniversary one. You never know. I will. It will be free weekend that weekend, so I'll technically, as long as it's within a reasonable time, be around all day that day. So could do. Could do if Lee wants to, potentially. We'll see. Although after my experience in Tesco's today, I may well be like keeled over in a corner with coronavirus. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I am like not mildly, but like extremely terrified on the inside. That's horrible. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, you won't know what I'm talking about. Basically, I just had the worst experience of my entire life in Tesco. As I was lulled into a false sense of security by family going, oh yes, they've got lots of rules now. You have to wash your hands before you go in, and they're only letting a certain amount of people go in at once, and they all have to stand behind the line. And I thought, oh, that sounds good. And I wouldn't have gone, but it's where my prescription is. So I was like, oh, well, I have to go and get my prescription. So I'll go at a time of day that probably won't be as busy. And I went there and it was carnage. It was absolute carnage. They were letting only one people in at once, but as soon as you got in there, it was just every man for himself. Nobody paying attention to the lines at all. Barging past you, ramming stuff about, grabbing... Oh, and the guy... There's one guy, really, really gross looking guy, just touching all the veg. Touching, like unpacked veg. You know, like spring onions and stuff like that. It's not in a packet. There's no packaging on it at all. Just touching it all and checking it. And I was just like... Which normally it wouldn't bother you, but because of this whole thing, you're just like, oh man, I won't be getting any spring onions today then. Thanks for touching it all, mate. You can look with your eyes, you know. So, yeah, it was gross. Thanks, guys, and lol, every confidence in me, says Mitz. I've just got an eat redemption there by Seabass. Thanks, Seabass. Promotion, but I was about to quit, says Lee. Yeah, well, too late, can't quit now. Don't know about stream days, but we do need to collab more in general. I agree, absolutely. Don't give Lofty the keys to the channel, it will be in the Mr. Onion channel playing on the Truly Onion server. I know, right, Moose? The mic on Switch says, you saw Tiz at the market? What do you mean? When? What market? Oh, there's someone like totally gross touching all the veg. That's mean. Don't say that. That's horrible. Tiz is not totally gross. Tiz is amazing. Tiz is one of my favourite people. So yeah. Oh really? Really? The real wandering trader come back, and you come back in here? Nuh-uh. Give Mr. Barbecue his job back. No spawning in tunnels. There's an idea makeshift moose. I hate stuff like that. It always bothered me. I mean, yeah, when people go around touching all the fruit and veg anyway, it's annoying. But, like, when everybody's terrified as it is, it's even worse. It's just like, no, stop it. Stop poking it all. I needed to buy veg. I haven't had anything healthy for about a week. So, of course, as every... I'm going to be very stereotypical and potentially offensive here, but every typical man doing the shopping does. I grabbed some ready meals, tins of beans, and a handful of pizzas. Because I wanted veg. I wanted to do my cooking. I've been really enjoying cooking, like healthy food, fruit and veg and all that sort of stuff, and fish and stuff. I just couldn't get to it. I couldn't get to it, so I dashed to the bits I could grab hold of when there wasn't many people there, and I thought, well, I can sort of hoard that, although you're only allowed 3 of each thing, so I didn't get many of them. I won't be hoarding them for long. But yeah, it was typical single man shop, sadly. Also played Looking for Work by Mr. Barbecue. Nice. Mr. Onion channel featuring Big Chicken, special guest appearance by Foxy. Thanks, Commander Kevin. I've been relegated. Again. Why do people keep relegating me? It's not fair. Come back here, end the chest before you get lost. Do you know what? I'm going to take that door off there because I'm going to struggle going in and out of that door. I have issues with iron doors. Does anyone else have issues with iron doors? I know it's the time length of the stone buttons. It's just not long enough. But you wouldn't want a wooden button there, would you? Let's just take it off. Let's just take it off. It's the easiest thing to do. Just remove it. Get rid of the problem. Just like getting rid of Slack now that we know he's caused all the moon problems. What's worth of the people opening things and putting them back on the shelves? Oh, people do that? That's gross. I've just been getting all my veggies frozen, says Lee. Yeah, I've got frozen veg. It's just, it tastes rubbish and it's not, you know, you can't cook it the same way. You've got to either, like, defrost it, which then it just goes all wilty and soft, or you boil it, in which case you lose all the flavour and the goodness. So it's all right. I mean, it's better for you than not veg, but it's just... It's not very tasty, is it? There's no wonder a lot of people don't like veg because a lot of people eat frozen veg. When you cook fresh veg, it tastes so good. And it can taste so good if you cook it nicely and you add the right sort of ingredients. When you eat frozen veg, it's just gross. It just tastes gross. I have iron doors, says Seasbaz, and then says hate afterwards. You hate iron doors? Yeah, they're really annoying. I broke all the doors, says go for them knees. I can never time it right, says Lofty. I know, they just need to add a little bit longer on those iron doors. Just a little bit longer. Just like an extra second, it'd be fine. Only got gates now. Yeah, gates are good. They don't, yeah. Changed our mind to wood button, better than looking nice. I suppose, Mike, I suppose. And every season, Foxy adds another alter ego. It's exciting for season 2, so I can find out who it's going to be. Well, you technically got your early alter ego with Dark Fox, didn't you? So, yeah, we've got a new one. We've actually technically got 2 new ones because Mr. Onion's come back, which I guess he's not new, but he's back again. And we've got Dark Fox on the scene as well now, and Geraldine. Yeah. So no sign of Colin. No sign of Colin, and I haven't had the opportunity to speak to Geraldine yet about what happened to Colin. So I wonder where he ended up. I wonder why she's so quick to move on to Big Chicken. Who knows? Who knows? Frozen veg is okay. It's canned veg that are awful. Oh yeah, canned veg is like really gross. Tin peas are all right. Tin peas are fine. If you got plenty of gravy, and I know you don't understand what I mean by like proper gravy, British gravy, but yeah, tin peas are all right. Tinned carrots are like the worst thing in the world. Tinned sweet corn's fine, but yeah, no, otherwise it's just gross, mate. All right, we'll do this a few more blocks down, and then we'll actually start working on this. And we actually need to work out how far we're coming out. And we'll go out a good 5 in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wall. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a wall there. So we've gone way too far back that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wall. That's a good position there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the wall there. So we're not going to have much room on the other side of that door, but we could always potentially move that door a few blocks back this way without causing too much fuss. So we need to add some more blocks back in this way, mate. Everyone likes the one canned thing they grew up on. I like canned green beans. I eat like canned pulses aren't too bad, like kidney beans and chickpeas, pinto beans, stuff like that. Stuff that you're throwing into other stuff. A bit like, you know, if you're making burritos, you're going to throw in some either pinto beans or chickpeas or something like that in there. You're going to add some sort of bean into that, probably refried beans. Yeah, when they come out of a tin in the first place, that's fine because you're after that sort of soggy consistency. If you're talking about eating them as part of a salad, then yeah, no, just doesn't work. I saute canned green beans too. Kids like it that way. You know the tinned peeled potatoes, the small ones as well? They're not too bad if you're going to fry them. They're alright if you're going to fry them and slice them. But just on their own, gross. As a kid, I used to love canned green beans. Just ate them straight out of the can. They were candy. Fair enough. I'll dice up, fry up a couple of slices of bacon and then dump a can of green beans in. Oh, that sounds tasty. I haven't had any bacon for ages. And you're like really crispy American bacon. So tasty. But it's It's so bad as well, but it's so tasty. Don't get that here. I put canned peeled potatoes in the slow cooker with roast. It worked out okay. Yeah, well, if you're doing it in the slow cooker, then it's got time to actually start taking the flavour from the meat and the stuff that you're putting in there as with it. If you do it, if you just like, yeah, warming them up and eating them, they're not nice at all. But it still doesn't take away from my original sentiment that the fresh stuff is better. If you do it with fresh potatoes in the slow cooker, it's better. Okay? Trust me. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to veg, guys. I've been cooking veg for at least a couple of weeks now. Marvel Media subscribe for 5 months with Amazon Prime.
Someone has just subscribed for 5 months. I cannot believe it.
There we go, a bit of Mr. Onion there. Doing a shout out. Amazing. Thank you very much for your 5 months of subscribing. Very fancy. Thank you very much. Right, okay. What do we need to do? We need to go another couple blocks down, but before we do that, I do feel like we ought to...
No way. You subscribed for 3 months? I can't believe it.
There we go. And Big Chicken can't believe that either. That Seabass has just subscribed for 3 months. Thank you very much. Right. Anyway, getting distracted by all these subscriptions. Thank you so much, by the way. I'm not knocking them. They're amazing. But yeah, we need to move this corridor back a tad and make that room a little bit bigger. So we'll move our chest back to over here. Fill them up again with all this junk that we keep accumulating. And I think we're going to probably stick with the concrete and terracotta theme in there. We're going to bring everything a little bit more industrial in this underground area. I know we got the janky like mine shaft area over there, but I like this underground like industrial look. So I'm going to go for that. And I know it's really been done. I know the white concrete and cyan terracotta has been done to death now, but it does look good. And that's why it's been done to death. And I'm going to do it as well. So shut up, you're moaning. We're not moaning. Well, shut up with your moan. We're not moaning. Shut up moaning. Let me get on with it, okay? Okay, but we're not moaning. Shut up moaning, okay? Okay. Good. It's better. But we're not moaning. Shut up. Right. So, yeah, that bit there. Just smash all of those bits to bits there. Oh, no, I'm going to lose bits at the top of there now. Liara's continued gift sub they got from Seabones. That's amazing. Thank you, Liara. Thank you for continuing your gift sub that you got from Seabones. I've never seen that message before. Whoop, whoop. Hey, we just started a hype train. No way. I haven't had one of them in ages. Hey, hype train. How you doing, mate? What's that? You want to go to level 2? No. No, you don't. Don't be silly. Nobody wants level 2. I want a level 2 hype train. I was advised by Slack a few weeks ago to actually make it harder for people to actually get the hype train started. And the reason for that isn't because we want more people to give more money. No, no, no. It's because, you know, when it happens all the time, people feel obliged. Oh, we got to get it to the next level. And that sort of, yeah, it's not very nice, is it? When you feel... Thank you. It's not very nice when you're put on the spot like that. It's like when people come round with their charity bags and saying, oh, will you give us stuff for charity? You get put on the spot and you feel like you have to. So I like the fact that it's harder to get now because it happens less often and therefore people feel less pushed. Hey, no. Got no chance of creepers in here. Bet that was Dean. It was. It's always Dean. Dean with the creepers. So yeah. I hope you all appreciate the sacrifice we've made with our hype trains so that you don't have to keep pressing those hype train button thingies and things you do. Seabass there cheering 100 bits though. Thank you very much. And I'm joking about sacrifices, by the way. It's, I'm not joking about the reason why we did it, but yeah, I'm just being sarcastic. Makes me feel awkward. Makes me feel really awkward when a hype train comes on because I'm like, people like throwing money at me and it makes me feel weird and embarrassed. But that's because I'm a bit weird like that, I guess. I think I've gone back in the wrong place on this, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's all good. The arrow says, not going to stop me from shoving one when I see the opportunity. So fair enough. Well, thank you. Jesse B's here saying, hello. Jesse, you missed the amazing beginning of this stream. It was wonderful. Ask anyone in the chat. Wasn't it amazing, guys? Tell Jessie B how amazing it was. The video that we all got to watch together. That she's missed out on. As usual, Jessie B, last one to the party. Missing out on all the important fun stuff. Can't believe it, Jessie. I'm disappointed you weren't here to support me while I was showing everyone that spoiler video. I'm kidding. Hey!
There's someone has just subscribed for 5 months. I cannot believe it.
Wow, okay, a couple of things going on there. We've got an anonymous gifter that's just given Jessie B her 5th month subscription in a row, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you for that. And we got Mike on Switch there with 10 bits. Thanks, Mike. Oh no, what did I miss? I'm disappointed in myself. You should be. You should be. Tell Jessie what you thought of it. Don't tell her what happened. Just tell her what you thought. Tell her your thoughts on what we saw at the beginning of the stream. If you might not have all been here for it. If you weren't here for it, put your hand up. If you or whoever missed it, give me your hands up in the chat and let me know if you missed it. There are definitely people here that did miss it because there's more people viewing now than there was when we started. So you're not on your own, Jessie. Don't worry. Oh, look at that. We've got a few people that missed it. Oh man, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow's video now to find out the exciting news about what's happening. Can't believe it. Where am I? What am I doing here? I don't know. I keep moving it back further. Why am I moving it back further? I was trying to make that match that, wasn't it? I want the carpet to match the curtains. I mean the ceiling. Also, thank you for the gift sub, whoever it was. I missed it, says Aaron Roy. Lots of people missed it, says Welsh person. I know, right? Sonic, it's a content creator server only, says Lofty. It's awesome. Big Chicken has a woman now, says Clumsy Player. I said don't give spoilers. Oi! Yo, that was a perk of being here early. No spoilers for the late peeps. That's it. All late people punished by not knowing what's going on. Having to wait a whole, not even 24. In fact, it will technically be 24 hours because it'll be round about this time tomorrow that the video goes live. There we go. That should match-ish a bit now. Right, let's build our wall door thing again. Lots of cyan terracotta. Oh, Liara, by the way, you're going to be cross at me. I couldn't find the mining mesa again, so I went and destroyed the one that's about 1,000 by minus 1,000. So I do apologise about that, but I just can never find it. I can't find it. I don't know where you guys hide the mining mesa. But I looked on the map, I looked on all of our attached pinned messages of the world stuff. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what you've done with it, so I do apologise. But I know you only took like a peek off one of the Mesa Mountains. You need to be off. Okay, fair enough. Mike. Oh, Mike doing the that thing that I still haven't added. Sorry, Mike. Thank you. Just rip the door out. Bum, 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 bum. Smash it to bits. There we go. Good job. Job's a good one, mate. That door didn't know what was coming to it. Lofty saying, Mitts, Foxy's put Big Chicken Takeover up to 25k points. Mitts says, I did see Lofty. He's a meanie, lol. Ah, well, now that you're in charge, Mitts, you could have a meeting with me about reducing said prices of said stream things. I mean, me and you need to have chats about these sorts of things now that you are in charge of the channel. So, and also probably need to make you an admin as well, so you can press buttons yourself, should you see fit. I know it's not easy having this level of responsibility just thrown at you, but you know, you just gotta step up to it, I'm afraid, and take it on the chin. Reduce it to 100, says Dean. No way. It's literally down the orange hole, says Jessie B. Oh, it's orange. I went from, you know, at the end of the one near Liara's portal, and there's that bit that goes, that's basically like a 2x2 that goes through a netherrack. I walked down that for over 1,000 blocks in the nether earlier. You can't fly down it because it's a 1x2, and I was just so fed up of going down it, and I thought, I've gone well beyond where I think it is. So I gave up. I gave up, and I just went and found a close one. I could probably reshape the environment and make it not look quite so bad. I don't think it looks too bad, to be honest, although I did leave a bit of orange terracotta floating. It's alright, don't worry about it. No one's doing anything over there anyway. There's only got like a bit of, I think somebody's blaze spawner spits out blazes out there occasionally. And that's not even been dealt with and organised. There's nothing else going over there. No one's building anything over there by the looks of things. Lofty saying, yeah, Mitts, bring down the takeover points. Don't do it, Mitts. Don't take them down. They'll be doing it every 5 minutes. They'll be wasting all of their stream points instead of saving them up. Lofty, are you giving out spoilers again? Don't do it, Mitts. Okay, how about we split the difference and make it 150, says Dean. You've got no chance. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong one, says Jesse. I don't think anyone minds. I hope they don't. Yeah, Groover's the one who was building out there. Well, where I was, I made sure I was miles away from anything that looked remotely like anyone was doing anything. I made sure I didn't affect any environment that looked like it was important. So if there's an issue, I can always go and re-terraform it and shape it again. I don't think there will be. I'm pretty confident that everyone will be fine with it. He says, panicking that everyone's going to hate him now. I'm sorry. Blame Mike on Switch. It's his fault. You're fine. HR forgives you. Foof. Foof. Thanks, Lee. Would it be easier just to delete the chunks, says Meta? Could do. I didn't take that much, to be fair. Only like, well, what did I take? 3 sugar boxes worth of terracotta. So it's not much, not loads. It's fine. Just really was quite a small mountain that I flattened, really. You can do whatever you want, says Leora. Well, I wouldn't go that far. You know, I can't just go over to, like, Prowl's base and take all his grass when I run out of grass. Although that is a really good idea. Ooh. Considering what them 3 got up to while we were away at the moon, I think the least we could do, actually, is steal all of his grass. What do you think, Lee? Grass stealing mission. We should go turn it all into grass paths. Dean says, to be honest, I'd be happy with more mob sounds like a ghast and a blaze. Oh, in the sound alerts, we could probably do that. I'm sure we can wrangle some more mob sounds. Pretty sure I can do that. If you pop me a note on my Discord to remind me, pop it in questions for Foxy, I'll make a note to do that. And personally, I'm for you doing that to Prowl. He did come and bring 2 snowmen over to my area the other day, although they both had died before they caused any kind of a problem, but I did make him feel bad about it. OMG, PBK, my grandson loved that. I'm sure anybody under 5 years old loved that. And I'm not saying they were acting childish, but those 3, you know, they were like 3 teenage boys out in town causing trouble. Oh, bad, all of them. It was really funny. It was quite funny. It was a little bit funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I'm really disgusted at what they did, actually. No, it was good. I enjoyed it. OMG, PB game. Oh, I've read that one. We need to figure out a time. We need to figure out a time out corner for the naughty children, says Lee. Yeah, just ban them. Just ban them for a week. Foxy needs a timeout corner, says Lofty. Why do I need one? What have I done wrong? Why you always got it in for me? What have I done? I'm always good to you, Lofty. I'm always good to you, and you've always got it in for me, and I don't understand it. Right, this area needs to be slabs because it's going to be dark. Because we got a mob spawn on the other side, so we need to go and get some slabs, I guess. Let's go get some slabs. Have we got any slabs in here? No, but we can make some. We can make some. We need a crafting table. We can get one of those as well. We can make one. Don't need to. They're in this box. All right, we'll use this one out of this box here. Let's make some stone bricks without a stone cutter. And let's make some slabs without a stone cutter. Because I don't like stone cutters. Stone cutters eat your blocks and give you nothing in return. Can't ban them. They don't do enough TB as it is. Okay, force them to do more TB. There you go. Force them to put out an extra 2 episodes a week until they've repaid their debt, fixing all of the problems that they caused. I watched Blue's version of that, and it was really good. He's actually very, very, very good at editing. His sound effects when they were looking down the hole, just that little bit of echo that he added on, the camera angles as well. I was really impressed with how he did that. Actually, very good, Blue. I didn't watch Killers and Prowls, so I can't comment on those. But I know Blue's pretty talented, really, when it comes to that sort of stuff. So, and he hadn't put a video out in a while, so I wanted to check it out, and it was good, very good. Speaking of which, did you all ever fix the moon? Says Christian. Well, that's up to Slack now. He broke it. He can fix it. No to do with us anymore. Not our problem, mate. Don't need to worry about it. Slack's got it. Or we better have. These go in. Okay, for real now. The slabs are the same in the crafting table, so I always use that instead, says Jesse B. Well, there you go then. I can't get told off by Mike on Switch for not using the stone cutter for that then. I always do stairs with it as well. I don't care. Like stone, I've got so many stone of every variety, I really don't need to worry about the extra handful of stairs I get from using the stone cutter. And the thing is, if it's gonna be one price using the stone cutter, why not make it that price with the crafting table as well? It really doesn't make sense to me why they've got different prices. It really doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous, really. If you think about it logically, it don't make any sense. It don't make sense. Know what I mean? Yeah, Blues was brilliant. I watched his premiere yesterday. I didn't catch the premiere, but I did watch it afterwards. Everyone had their own little charm in editing. It was great. Yeah, I think because we recorded several of the bits separately as well, or we did a few different takes, I think people used different takes of each of the bits as well. Not all of us. And we didn't have a conversation about going, oh, well, I'm going to use take 1, you use take 2. But I think just naturally throughout editing, people use different bits. People cut out different bits as well. So it was nice to get different perspectives on the whole thing. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed doing that video. I enjoyed making it and I enjoyed recording it. We should do more things like that. Although it is a bit of a mammoth task getting that many people together at once. I have to say, not the easiest thing in the world to do. Big thanks to Liara for that. Although she's gone now, but yeah, she does all of that organising for us, gets people together. So if it wasn't for her, we won't have done it, mate. Speaking of which, isn't it 50% more, says Christian. What 50% more? I only bring up the stone cut and trying to kill her because it's funny when you rip in the comment section. I know you do. I'm only joking now, Mike. It's just a joke, mate. Don't take it so seriously, Mike. Silent position, 380 foot. What? I don't think it's entirely Slack's fault, says the Welsh person. How can you possibly think it was anyone else's fault? We got all of the evidence we could possibly need from that moon mission. One big old rocket belonging to one big old Slack. You're not one of these naysayers, one of these people that doesn't believe in the moon landing, are you? One of these people that thinks that Slack's rocket didn't break the moon. Yeah, you nutcase. You nutcase. How can you think that? How can you think it? Doesn't make sense. How can you not believe? Foxy was bravely defending Slack, and Jesse was trying to pin all the blame on Slack. Absolutely, I was actually. He's my friend, and I was trying to, and Jesse just keeps stepping in like, oh no, it's definitely Slack. And I tried to edit most of it out, but she just went on and on and on about it for the whole video. And like at the end, I was like, oh, Jessie needs to have at least 2 votes in there about, who it is, because she makes the most sense about all of the moon stuff. And she was like, no, I'm not having a vote. I don't count. Hashtag blame Prowl. Poor old Jessie. Poor old Jessie. makes more sense than literally anyone gets completely ignored. There's got to be a meme for that. Somebody please do memes for Jesse. I've placed the torch where I don't want one. I can't put a block there now. There it is. Get rid of that torch. Who's that torch think it is being all in my way? Dean says, I'm taking Jesse's side. Everyone is to blame and everyone should help fix it. Nah, I'm busy. Busy building the underground bases, mate. I'm busy. I've got stuff to do. I can't be going around worrying about the moon. That's someone else's job, mate. Not my problem. Yeah, I'm changing this. Changing it. Don't like what I've done. Stop. Rewind. Bring that wall out a little bit further. Get as much of this cyan terracotta back as possible because I've used an absolute ton of it today. And it's a pain in the butt to get hold of. Although I have left my beacon over at the not mining mesa. So I can get more if I need it. Although don't tell Jesse B. Oliara because I'll get in trouble for mining in the wrong place. Sign of a guilty conscience, I'd say, says Makeshift Moose. What? Don't know what you're talking about. I spent all season feeling guilty that my... You know, in see the end of Season 0, when my time machine was like banging and crashing and the whole world was shaking, I was convinced that that's what broke the moon. But turns out it was just Slack's rocket all along. Simple as that. Turns out I had absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. So I can rest easy, sleep at night, knowing it wasn't nothing to do with me. Then I don't have to lift a finger to try and help it. Somehow Prowl's redstone broke the moon. I don't believe it could have done, Mike, because Prowl's redstone doesn't work. As soon as he makes any videos, they change the game and his redstone breaks. So impossible. Poor old Prowl. Every time he puts a tutorial out, Mo Young are like, oh, an update. And his tutorials just don't work anymore. It's so funny. It makes me laugh so much, but it must be gutting for him. Poor Prowl, says Clumsy Player. Yeah. Hashtag poor Prowl. I need more. I'm pressing the button for the door. It's already closed, mate. What's your plan for the rest of the season? Well, I am building a ginormous underground, a brand new ginormous underground base, which is going to be underwater. We're going to be able to see. Above us is not too high above us is the ocean, and we're going to be able to see. It's basically going to be like an aquatic dome. I'm going to fill it with stuff. I've not really thought it through too much, to be honest, guys. It's pretty much a new idea for me. But first of all, I'm going to improve some of my old stuff, some of the stuff I built early on, which is why we're working on this skeleton spawner at the minute. I don't actually really need it because we've got loads better forms of XP, but I just feel like it'd be a nice thing to do, to breathe a little bit of life into some of the things that we started on earlier on in the series and really never paid much more attention to. Whoa! Got that weird thing where I wasn't pressing anything but I was moving. This game's got Sonic the Hedgehog noises in it. Anyone else notice that? Is it supposed to be some sort of Sonic song? I don't know. That's why I use either Silent or Rogues tutorials for Redstone. You should use mine, mate. Mine are well thought through and perfect in every way. It's like Mary Poppins Redstone, mine. Don't use those two con artists Redstone when you could use mine, mate. Got the best Redstone in the world. Certified redstone by people that know that sort of stuff, mate. That's what my redstone is. Oh no, this room's supposed to be dark. I'm going adding loads of lights into it again. This was the whole reason for having this room, is that it's going to be dark, so we're not going to upset the spawners. And there's me spamming it full of stuff. We're going to need carpet. Let's go get some carpet. Sonic saw his shadow today. 6 more weeks of quarantine, I'm afraid. What? Yeah, can't be Crowley. He couldn't even blow up Slack. How could he have blown up the moon, says Elven Dragon. Aww. Aww. I mean, it's true, but aww. Or we might have to sneak over to Big Chicken's house in a minute and grab some carpet because I haven't got any wool here. Have I got any wool in my ender chest? I don't think I have. Oh, man. Okay, don't tell Big Chicken or Geraldine, but we're going to do a flyby and go to my storage unit. Grab some stuff. I tend to use slacks to or figure out my own, says Elven Dragon. Yeah, fair enough. I think everybody's on here is pretty good at redstone, to be fair, all the people that generally do to the technical sorts of stuff. So yeah, couldn't recommend anyone over anyone else. Quick, grab it, quick, go, 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 escape. Big Chicken Foxy coming to the house. Don't tell him. Shh. Wait, you're stealing from your neighbours. Ah, kind of a bit, mate. Yeah. Always trying to get me in trouble, Lofty. What have I ever done to you? Why you always got it in for me? I've been nothing but nice. You always try and get me in trouble. I think you find it entertaining when I'm in trouble, and I don't understand why. Grey carpet, please, mate. Oh, look at all that grey. Well, we'll take that. We might need some more. So Geraldine's kicked you out of your house again. Yeah, she's well, the thing is, you'll see at the beginning of my next video, but basically Big Chicken explained to her, or lied to her. He told her it was his house, and she basically conned him into to moving in, and now, yeah, so I'm not even going to argue with it, to be honest. After all the problems I had last season with Geraldine in my house, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna go over there and moan. I'm just gonna get on with my own thing, you know. So yep, I'm out, and Big Chicken's living with Geraldine, which is weird when you say it out loud, really, and a little bit sad. Sort of pains me on the inside, really. But you know, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Living in sin with Big Chicken, says Scorch. Well, I suppose it depends if you believe in that sort of thing, really. Don't think Big Chicken's particularly religious. There we go. Oh, beautiful. What amazing combinations of colours you're using here. So bland and just like everyone else's stuff in the world. Oh, thank you. Thought of it myself. And I just put this ceiling back in, but I'm going to take it out now. It's one block too low down. Remove the ceiling! Yes, it's funny, Foxy says. Are you laughing at my my miserable situation, Lofty? God, you know, harsh you are. Right, let's go for some upside down stairs. Make a bit of a square around here if we can. There we go. Oh, slightly tricky to place those all the way up there at a funny angle, but we got this. Expert level 99 Minecraft to hit. Oh, had it upside down mode. Yes. I don't know why, but I always tend to crouch when I'm placing stairs high up like that, which makes it difficult to reach. Should probably not do that, really. Nearly there. Nearly one more. There we go. Very good. Nope. Completely fluffed it up right at the end. Foxy, now the Big Chicken has your house. How are you going to get him to do a 5-minute takeover? Well, you know, I'll just have to shout loud and see if he'll come over. But fortunately, I made it so expensive, nobody can afford to do it. My secret plan all along. None of you can afford the takeover. How are you getting your voice back? Says, oh, Lofty. That was a question to Lofty. How are you getting your voice? I was going to say I haven't lost my voice. But Lofty, hopefully she is. I don't think it was. I don't know. I won't answer for her. I'll let you answer it in the chat, Lofty. I can't reach. Oh, no. Let me back up. Good job. Your Lofty isn't in her Yoda skin. She'd never reach. get some torches around here. Get it all nice and bright. And we want... In fact, if we pop a torch just there, we can put that concrete on there like that. Very good. Yes. Can't reach again. Lofty says she's still talking like Bonnie Tyler. So I guess the speech therapy is probably... Oh, server's restarting. Let's see if it actually does it. Seems though, yet again, I've been fiddling with the server restart code because people seem to complain that it doesn't restart properly. All these complainers. All these complainers. It's not like I accidentally made the code so that on the 1st of April it completely filled the server up with backups because it was trying to... Yep, shut up. I didn't break it. You broke it. I better stop doing what I'm doing then, hadn't I? And come off for a minute. Let it restart. I need to get down out of here. Which is the one I can go down on? Ah, not that one. Oh. Quick. Quick. Pick up the pieces. I guess we'll just wait to get kicked. Goodbye, character. Let's see if it actually restarts. There we go. Ha! It worked. You all said I couldn't do it. The proof is in the pudding. Alice's mum there saying, adding more lights to the room that's meant to be dark. Oopsie. Good point. I'm just so used to putting lights in things. And I've lit up all the slabs down here as well. What a moron. Thank you for reminding me, Alice's mum. I think that's a facepalm moment. What an absolute moron. I'm good at this game. Making a dark room and then lighting it up. Yeah, alright, Seabass. I do it. I'll do it. You got me. You got me. Jeez. Oopsie. Well, gives you something to moan about, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, lights behind there as well. I need to block that off. Make sure that doesn't come pouring through. There we go. Beautiful. No light was ever found coming through there ever again. Apart from through the doorway. But that's okay. A little bit of light's fine. It's when there's loads of light it's a problem. Right, now what we need to do is put walls around the inside of there. So let's go and fill this box full of a load more rubbish. And I feel like we're really running low on the cyan terracotta again. We're going to need a lot more than that to fill that room up. I mean, technically it doesn't need to actually look that pretty, that room, because it is just a spawner. But it would be nice if it all matched. It would be nice if it matched. I don't know. I could just go for the stone brick. Maybe. So that's going to be basically glass above that bit there, so we can see into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've done the wall. One block. One block in the wrong place. That's alright. Doesn't matter. If it's a bit longer that side, it's fine. Okay. Why did you put it in the pudding? Now it's all covered in pudding. What? You're putting lights in again, Fox's comes to it. Where am I putting lights in again? What? Watch it roll back, lol, says Michael Sweet. Shut up. In the meantime, Lofty, you can voice Dark Fox, lol, says Makeshift Noise. Yeah. That does sound... Oh, I've got lights up there as well, haven't I? I need to go and block all those lights out. So yeah, that'll have glass in it. Nice. Hey, folks, says Binary Bob Hope. Hey, how you doing, Bob? Hope you're okay. Thanks for coming along. Popping in, see how we're getting on. Do you know, we're not far off. We're not far off getting partnered on Twitch, you know. I think it's 75 viewers per stream on average you need to be getting. And we're getting around about the late 50s now. So I know it's like another 20 viewers per stream on average, but that's not loads. That's not loads, and it's not unachievable either. I think we could probably achieve this in the not too distant future. And I need to put slabs and things under here as well. Or we could just fill this area in. No, we'll put slabs in. Put slabs in. We may even do a water elevator down here to the killing area downstairs as well at some point. But for now, we'll just fill the floor full of slabs. Everyone support Foxy, best Bedrock YouTuber, says Makes You Moves. Thank you very much. And you know, I have had a lot of very supportive comments lately saying that everybody's really impressed with the content that I've been putting out. So I really do appreciate that. If you're one of those people that appreciates the content I put out and the hard work and effort that goes into it, then thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad you do. Now, do I go all... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go stone brick in this room, to be honest with you. I might do a little bit of concrete and terracotta and stuff, but I think the majority of it's just going to be stone brick, because it just seems like such a waste for a dark room to have it full of concrete and blocks that are difficult to get. I think... Yeah, I think... Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so that's in the right place. Okay. So we'll have that window rim with the terracotta still. We could, actually, potentially... Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea! You'll all love it, because it means we get to use the stone cutter. Yay, stone cutter! Did you hear me say? Stone cutter, yeah. This stone cutter here, look. Make all of these nice stairs. Oh, what a good use of the stone cutter we did there. And I'm going to make the entire walls out of stairs. Amazing. That means we'll probably get to use the stone cutter again. Oh, yes. Yes, I think the room is going to look wonderful. What a good use of that wooden stone cutter we made there. Your content really amazing last few videos, especially, says Makeshift Moves. Thank you very much. I appreciate being appreciated, mate. There's nothing like being appreciated for your efforts. We need the corners to not be stairs, though. Oh, we got some funky tunes in my ear now. I was watching Hotel Transylvania 3 with Oliver the other day, and that's got some tunes in it. And afterwards, he was like, "Can we listen to the music on the iPad?" And we actually both really enjoyed it. It's good. We want some polished spandesite. That's a cheap man's stone cutter, lol, says Dean. Yeah. Poor man's stone cutter, what do you mean? Stone cutter hypes, Spider Bob Hope. Yes. Yes, indeed. Whee. Did you just waste a piece of concrete, lol? No, I got it back, don't worry. Got it back. Didn't put it in the wall. I rescued it. There should be no concrete wasted in my world. I'm not one of the... Oh, do you see it? Like, when you're watching Hermitcraft, right? And they're doing these buildings, particularly Mumbo Jumbo, one of the most wasteful people in the world, just breaks blocks and just lets them all despawn, like, miles below. And I'm just like, no! All of those blocks, don't let them despawn. He just doesn't care. Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. How does he do it? Don't know. That man just doesn't care about anything. There we go. Bit of that cyan stuff there, and we're going to need a bit of carpet along the bottom here as well, because we're going to have the glass there on those ones, and they're going to we could use it'll have to be full glass blocks to stop the skeletons spawning on the ledge. From my daughter, you're always appreciated. You make people happy. You give good ideas, says Cricket the Wise. Well, thank you very much, Cricket the Wise's daughter. That is one of the most wonderful things I've heard all day. Thank you, incredibly highly muchness thank yous. Yes, and that's the bestest thank you I could give to anyone. Mitz, it's when putting them under blocks so you never see them. Oh yeah. Oh, hiding precious blocks like that as well. Criminal offence, I believe. Should be. Like when you see those people getting told off for going outside during the coronavirus, and then they're getting ticketed, but people are getting away with hiding precious blocks behind things. Oh, in Minecraft, it just makes me sick. Sick to my stomach, it does. I don't know how they get away with it. It's like the police force have got completely the wrong priorities in this world. B-Bunch here saying, hi Foxy Hotel and chat. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming along. Nice to have you here. Right then. Always with the roof being in the way when I'm doing things. I really ought to start using scaffolding, didn't I? I still haven't got my head around using scaffolding yet. But it just, I don't know, just something about scaffolding puts me off. And it is all over at Big Chicken and Geraldine's house, so it's going to be difficult to get hold of. Unless we do another quick flyby and hope we don't get caught. Although Lofty's here, she'll dob us in again. Shep's here, so...
You subscribe for 4 months? I can't handle this.
There you go. Big Chicken can't handle the fact that you subscribed for 4 months. It is beyond his comprehension how you could possibly subscribe for so long. Hey Shep, how you doing? Thank you for the prolonged subscription there. Appreciate it. Still can't fly, says Lofty. Unlucky. One day you'll learn. I like Iskal's idea about buying space in the shopping district, though, says Dean. Yeah. Yeah. Seems a bit of a waste. Waste of diamonds. You can't really... And I have this issue on my community servers when people say, oh, I put diamonds in the community box. It makes sense on Super Chunk Block because you can spend them with Wilfred. But on normal servers, community can't spend diamonds. What can the community... It's not like the community needs to go to the shop.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 6 months. They must have plenty of diamonds. Thank you.
Speaking of diamonds, Dorsal Door there, throwing his diamonds about, subscribing for 6 months with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much, Dorsal. Mr. Onion, very much appreciated that. Big Chicken could never handle me, says Shep. I don't think many people can handle you, Shep, to be fair. Let's be honest. Was that harsh? I don't care, I'm just asking. I wish the hermits had specified what the diamonds would go towards. Yeah, just seems just like a waste, really. I think it's just look, it's just they've kind of got themselves into a point where they have to show off now to be relevant. And I don't think they're necessarily showing off on purpose, but everything they do has got to be the biggest and the best now. Otherwise, it's like it's not good enough for Hermitcraft. So I think it's just look how many diamonds we can mine as a community. I think it's just a show-off thing. I don't think they'll ever spend them. I think the pile will just get bigger and bigger and bigger. I was a little bit worried in Exuma's latest... Oh, I don't know if it's the latest video. He might have put one out today. But the last video I saw of his where he moved the diamonds to a new pile. And it was like, well, you did something kind of similar with the tag game and ruined tag for everyone. So maybe you shouldn't fiddle with it, mate. But then I hope very much that they are talking about it in the background and he's not just shifting them without talking to anyone. Especially with it not being his idea in the first place. But then he kind of did like take tag off everyone earlier in the season. It was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait until I've built this massive building. And by that point, everyone's just like, nah, tag's dead to me now. Oh, wait, you were talking to me about before I was here, says Shep. I don't think so. Shep, we have decided that people rag on those they love and must be why Foxy's so hard on you. Oof, I don't know about that, Moose. Not wasteful if you have an idea for them like deathmatch and the winner gets all of them. Yeah, fair enough. They could do that. They could start competitions and give them out that way. That's not a bad idea. I don't know why well, I am discussing it. It's nothing to do with me. I just find it interesting, you know. Find it interesting. Right. I quite like the look of that. Obviously not with the andesite scaffolding that I put around there. Speaking of which, we do need to add those on there like that. And we need a little ceiling. I think we're probably just going to go with the old stone slabs as the ceiling. Which is kind of make that last row of stairs I did fairly pointless. But let's go get some more stone slabs. Why am I... Oh, I'm still wearing this stupid skin. Forgot about that. Oopsie. What do you mean it's stupid? It is stupid. It's ridiculous. Oh, okay, I guess so. More slabs, please! I appreciate being talked about, all the good things, I guess. Yeah, wasn't we talking about Shep becoming your new manager? We were talking about how he's not becoming my new manager. Ever, ever, ever. I'm so horrible. I'm so harsh to Shep. But he deserves it, guys. There's this way of getting under my skin to a point where I just want to make him feel bad. You know? Can't help it. I bet everyone that knows him feels like that. Oh, Mitt's highlighting something that yet again, referencing something I've already forgotten about, and she'll blame it on me for not remembering. I did say about that ages ago. About what, Mitts? What did you say about? Wait, new manager, do I get paid? No. No, it's free. Free management services that Mitts is offering, because she's kind. Coming after a long day of being a key worker to this. Ah, well. What are you going to do? Yep, just ask Jesse. Oh, your skin. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, Mitts. I'm trying to be productive, which means I'm missing out on quite... The chat's quite active today, which is very nice. But I do feel like I'm missing quite a lot of what's going on. I'm trying to keep up, but I'm also trying really hard to be productive because I'd like to add this being complete to the end of my video today. And I've got a lot of work to do that. My video, I've already edited most of it. It's already over 25 minutes long, so I don't really want to spend... And I've literally been recording it all day today. I've been on it for hours and hours and hours today. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning. I started recording about 8:30 after having a coffee and a read through the news and my messages and stuff like that. And I've literally been sat down recording it ever since, apart from a terrifying ordeal in Tesco. Yeah, so I put a lot of time into it, so I kind of want to get it finished off in this stream. So I do apologise if I'm not reading all of the chat, but at least now you know why. I'm making a pointless spawner, because that I'm probably never going to use, but it'd be nice to have. You're just doing it for the SEO on Trident. Shut up, no, not. Oh, maybe a bit. Right, there we go. So that's the roof done. It's a bit of a... It's not the most interesting looking roof in the world, but it's a roof. Nobody can deny that. No, it's not a roof, it's a ceiling. Okay, everyone can deny it's a roof. Nobody can deny it's a ceiling. It's a perfect ceiling. It's the best ceiling I've ever seen. Hands up in the chat if you think it's the most interesting, unique and ornate ceiling you've ever witnessed. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to see everybody's hands up right now. Lol, ask Jesse what? I think Elven Dragon there is referring to ask Jesse about Shep getting on everybody's nerves if they know him. Apparently I know you, yes, says Shep. Blasphemy, right? Lol, hey Gav. What? I pled the fifth, Shep. Do you need us for the conversation, says Mitts. What? Do you need us for the conversations? What do you mean? Can't do a handstand, says Dean. Lord Gavitron there with the hand up saying it is the most interesting and beautiful ceiling he's ever seen. Thanks, Lord Gavitron. I'm glad somebody out there has taste and sense. Right, now what we need to do is make an area. We need to dig down a long way, because what this used to be before is a very small room, so now at least it's the right size room. Now it needs, in fact I technically should have gone a little bit higher than that, but it's fine. We need to dig down so they fall a long way before they end up in the water that pushes them towards the middle, because otherwise they're going to take up mob cap unnecessarily. And yeah, so we're going to dig down. Let's start digging down. My pickaxe is looking okay. I have repaired it about 50 million times today. I don't feel like doing it again right now. I do have more in my toolbox, but we're good. Let's just start digging. In fact, before we start digging, let's start putting some stuff away. Let's go up these stairs that I didn't do a very good job of placing. Put these in here. Let's do some digging. And what we need to be very, very careful of, very, very careful of indeed, is that if we dig down far enough in here, there is lava. because this used to have a lava blade at the bottom for the skeletons to fall in. So we do need to be a little bit wary of that. It's amazing. Expert level 99 ceiling, says Elven Dragon. I like the one where all the creepers popped out, said Jesse. What? I'm very confused. Mitz is face palming me again. What are you doing and where are you? Says Shepherd Tamer. I am... This is the skeleton spawner that I created the bone and arrow farm for at the very beginning of TB Season 1. And what I'm now doing is I am updating it to a better design, and I'm going to be putting a trident killer in there to basically... Because I've done videos on my Super Chunk Block series and a trident killer tutorial as well recently, I thought it would be a good thing to round off the entire thing by to add it to it as well. And I think, you know, I'm playing with YouTube at the minute. I'm trying to figure out best ways of adding, or Zloy calls it gateway content. So basically content that refers to other content that I've already done recently in order to try and show YouTube that it's connected, and then hence potentially do a better job of getting it out to people. Now I don't know if this will work. I don't know if I'm just completely making it up, but I'm just playing with it. So I thought, well, I've done a tutorial on trident killing, I've done a Super Chunk Block video on a trident killer, and now I'm going to be doing a truly Bedrock one on the trident killer, potentially, although it's only going to be a little bit at the end, to be fair. They're all, hopefully, I mean, they're all going to be unique. They're not all a tutorial on trident killers. This one's going to have barely anything to do with the trident killer in it, other than us having built one at the end. But that the words trident killer in both the spoken word of the audio that YouTube picks up, as well as the tags and the description and all that sort of stuff, should hopefully, if I understand how it all works correctly, should help YouTube go, right, trident killers are important to this channel, so therefore what we're going to do is enhance the listing of these videos. That's my idea. Well, like best for viewer content. Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. While Mitz goes from one convo to the next and forgets the first thing he was talking about, says Lofty. I know. Exactly, that's what I'm always telling him, says, Hey, look, I can't be responsible for remembering everything. It's just not who I am. I can't do it, guys. Just can't remember it all. I try very hard to remember everything, but I fail miserably, because I'm not very good at remembering everything. Whoop. Hopping down here. Whoop. Before we do anything, I am going to go and cover that lava up, because it looks a bit dangerous to be there. That's why Mitz is in charge. Keep him on track, right? Exactly. I can't be trusted to remember these things. So that's why I promoted Mitz today without telling her that it's her job now. We got a lot of digging to do. Fly! Come on, fly. Why? Not even trying. Come on. It's not laggy today. Really? Okay, it's a bit laggy. Ow. Oh, Liara's on. Of course. That explains everything. It doesn't explain anything. She's not normally laggy. Maybe she's at someone else's base that is laggy. Can someone make Big Chicken jump into the lava? Says Shep. No. Impossible. Can't be done. Big Chicken is... What's the word? That's the nicest way to put this. He's... like... you know when you say kids are something because they'll follow orders to an extent relatively blindly? He's a bit like that. Susceptible? No, that's not the word. But he's not completely stupid. You know, if you tell him to jump in the lava, he's not going to do it. I mean, he'll probably throw my stuff in the lava if you tell him to. Although after the grilling and telling off I gave him after the last live stream, I don't think he will. All those slabs, throwing them into the void. And Super Junk Block because of you guys. Throwing my sword into the lava on my Truly Bedrock stream. You guys are mean. That's all I know. Can someone make Big... now we're going to hear blame Mitz all the time. Says no, no one can blame Mitz. Mitz is unblameable. She is infallible. She is yeah, you can't blame Mitz. She cannot be wrong. She is correct. Doesn't matter what the situation is or what the scenario is. Mitz is correct. And if anyone blames her, you'll be having to deal with me. Understand what I mean, sunshine? Know what I mean? Tell him there's a bunch of sugar boxes full of bread and he might do it, says... I don't think he's that daft. I know he's daft, but he's not that daft. I don't think you give poor old Mr. I was going to say Mr. Barbecue then. Mr. Big Chicken! That guy, that fella that lived with me. I don't think you give him enough credit. I really don't. More stairs, please. Using the old stone cutter here. I'll have some stone bricks, please. And lots of stairs. Thank you very much, stone cutter. Oh, I'll have some buttons as well. That's really useful. Just what I wanted, mate. I think I might use this stone cutter and make a few more stairs while I'm at it. Oh, we've got some more here. There's more stairs from this stone cutter, please. Thank you very much. Good job. Who used to live with you, says Makeshift Moose. Oh, very true. They were so mean, that stream, says Jesse B. They? Oh, Jesse, don't pretend you weren't getting involved in it. Don't pretend you weren't getting involved in it. I was there, remember? The pain. The pain you all put me through. Every time. That way of making stairs is so last year, said Alice's mum. I'm always behind the times. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I need more andesite. Polished, please. Yeah, that'll do. No, more. More. There we go. Good. Gotta do me corners, mate. Oh. Chickens do love bread, says Binary Bob Hope. They do indeed. They do. And seeds. Seeds they tend to go a little bit mad for. Although, I don't think Big Chicken's the biggest fan of seeds, to be fair. Probably don't fill him up with him being such a big chicken and all. Right, more stairs. More stairs. God, this is going to cost me a lot of stairs, this room. I might change out the stairs to a different type of block in a minute, because I think these stairs are just... Yeah, I think... Actually, it'll look nice, all of these stairs. It's just a... Oh, they're such a pain to place. And there's going to be so many of them. Oh, why are you all blaming me all the time, Jesse? Blame Prowl got boring? I don't know. When I get 25k points, I'm going to get Big Chicken in and get him to throw your tools in the void or something. He won't do it now, Lofty. He's learnt his lesson. He's learnt his lesson. And at the minute, he's feeling particularly bad about the fact that he's managed to get me kicked out of my house. So I'm pretty sure that if you manage to get Big Chicken in, it won't cause me many issues. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on best behaviour. So yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, don't bother. Is what I mean. Don't even try it, mate. I quite like the look of that. The just like an immense number of stairs coming down the wall. I think that looks pretty good. Big Chicken can be bribed, says Lofty. Meh. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Don't worry, Jesse. I get blamed for all the creepers. It's because it's you, Dean, says Lofty. It is. It's always you, Dean. Literally is. Every single time. As soon as I hear a creeper going off, it's very unusual that it is an actual creeper. It's normally you. Makeshift Moose says, Lofty, very mean. Foxy's living in a tent at the moment. At least give him his tools. Exactly. Exactly. I got an eat from Octavian's there. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't eat. Sorry, mate. More stairs. Oh, man. Come on, stairs. Just go the right way round for me for a change, please. And if you point to the right part of the block... Oh, shut up. You try pointing to the right part of the block all the time. Not easy. Very good. Night. A few more levels down. Let's do this. Keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Pretty sure that's how that song goes. I feel like we should probably block that hole up as well, because otherwise I'm going to end up falling down. And Shep's there with suddenly pineapples. So Dean's always creepers, Shep's always pineapples. We got themes in this these live streams. It rhymes. We got themes in these live streams, mainly from Shep's and sometimes from Dean's. Ha ha! Amazing. I made that song all myself, you know. Didn't need any help from anyone. Have you upset Lofty lately, Foxy? Not intentionally, but it's not particularly difficult to do. I have to say. One has to be quite careful with what one says around Lofty so she doesn't get upset, take the wrong end of the stick, get cross at you for fiddling with the fishing, stopping her getting in the enchanted fishing rods, fiddling with the server.
Got any jobs, mate?
Got any jobs, mate. Alright, Dane. Showing you versatile now, are you? I can play more than just that sound. I can play Mr. Barbecue as well, mate. Okay, I'll let you off then. I'll mix it up a bit, says Dane. Okay, fair dues. I mean, to be honest, this would be, although we're in quite close proximity, this would be one of the better times for the creeper sound because we're in a dark area. So, you know, it's not impossible. Yeah, not after I just said it. I guess you probably hit that just before I started saying it, to be fair. Now, we need to be, I think, 16 blocks away before they hit the water, so we ought to do some measuring in a minute and just actually work out whereabouts we need to go with this before we need the water. So we'll go and try that out in a minute. Nah, preferred them. What? Foxy now is being a meanie. I'm not being a meanie. I'm not being a meanie. It's not a bad thing to get upset. I'm not having a go at you. I'm saying it is, you know. I don't like to upset you, but sometimes you get upset with the fishing rods and the stuff. Jessie B's just joined the game. How can you be here and there at the same time? Oh, she snuck off the stream. She's not there anymore. Did she leave? Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Well, as much as I was hoping to get all of this done, including the Trident Killer today, time is going on, and sometime within the next... Ooh, yeah, sort of half an hour to an hour, I may well get a voice or video call, from Oliver asking me to read him a bedtime story. So if that happens, that's one of the reasons I chose to stream earlier today, because he started ringing me on an evening asking me to read him a story, which is really nice. So yeah, if I get that, I will be disappearing relatively sharpish so I can read him a story. So just to let you know, if I do disappear, or if you'll hear about it, you'll see it, but I won't be hanging about to do credits and stuff. If that happens, I'll just be gone. But I'll keep streaming for as long as possible right now, because I want to get as much of this done as I can. Jessie's coming for you, you should hide. Why would she? I'd be nice to Jessie. Sometimes, a bit. Can we get a story too, says Rock and Rollin'. What are we doing, Mr. Men, at the minute? Is there a particular Mr. Man you'd like me to read? I'll do you a bedtime story if you want. I mean, trying to get done with this Trident Killer, to be honest, mate. But if you want a bedtime story, I can make it happen. We could get Big Chicken to read it. Monkey normally joins in and ends up saying rude words when we're doing bedtime stories. He's a bit obsessed with rude words, Monkey. So yeah, lots of lots of bums and trumps and things in our bedtime stories. Monkey jumps in and reads the wrong words. Foxy streaming bedtime stories. I'd happily do that if people wanted that. If you want me to do the bedtime hour, read your kids a bedtime story before they go to bed. Just like CBeebies. Also, Foxy makes creepers get me too, says, I don't do that. I have not fiddled with creepers. You do that all on your own, Lofty. I don't forget that last meeting and your theory about how to get to the moon, says Jessie, and the matching artwork. Who's that? Is that... What? Oh, yes! That was, yeah, I forgot about that. I know what you're referring to now. Yeah. "8 PM would be great," says Dean. Right, okay. Is this for you or your kids? "Bedtime stories would be awesome," says Diver Cat. "A nice cozy room too, lol." Oh, as if you all want bedtime stories, bless you. It's got to be done now. That's it. We'll have to have Foxy's bedtime stories. Will I get copy strike for reading the Mr. Ben books? Could have a bit of Roald Dahl, a bit of Fantastic Mr. Fox if no one's read it. Maybe some Charlotte's Web. That was a brilliant book to be read. My mum read that to me when I was growing up. I loved that book. I cried my eyes out at the end when this. I won't tell you what happened. It was happy ending, honest. Yeah, wasn't sad. Brilliant book. It was. But you do all the voices too, of course. I do all the voices, Scorch. Actually, absolutely. Yep. There wouldn't be a bedtime story without all the voices. Right. Okay. We've run out of stairs, so we need to go back up here, and we also need to work out how many blocks away from that we are. Which we'll do in a minute. Dorsal Dawn, what? We don't get a story too, but it's only 10:30 AM. It's a bit early for a bedtime story for you then, Dorsal. And Noah has just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thanks, Twitch, for reminding me. Technically, it's Streamlabs doing that, but either way. Oh no! Oh, that was a waste of andesite, I'll admit that. Oh, I can't believe it. What a waste. What a waste of andesite. Oh. Many. Thank you very much. Put those polished andesite stairs away before I use them by mistake. I'd ironically love that, to be honest, as a Viva Kitty. My daughter used to like me to make up stories for her. My brother's kids like that. They like space stories, and they like to be the space hero, so you've got to make them up stories. That's quite good fun. Haven't read to them for a long time, actually, but when he lives down in Cornwall, which is about 6.5 hours drive away from me, so we don't go down there too often, but when I've been down there before, I've read them a story, or made them up a story or two. They seem to like it. Obviously, they've got to be the hero in the end, so to make sure whatever happens, they win the day and defeat the bad guy, which is nice. You sit in a chair by a fireplace and a pipe that blows bubbles, says Moose. My son will love it. He still loves the Mr. Ben books. We read them every night, bless him, says Mitz. Is this becoming a thing? Am I going to end up doing bedtime stories for everybody? Am I really going to be doing bedtime stories? I mean, I ain't got a problem with that. If that's what genuinely people would like it, then I'll do it. But it just seems a bit weird. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, in fact, we'll go from the top. Space stories like who blew up the moon. I'm not going to lie. I have used certain things as inspiration before. But it was before the moon stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Look at that. Bang on. Bang on. Oh, I eyed that up pretty well, didn't I? Yes, do it, says Mitz. Yes, says Shepherd. Well, so we do this as a separate stream, right? And what do we put on screen? I mean, oh, do face cam. Oh, don't make me do face cam. You wouldn't like it, neither would I. Yeah, what would we put on screen? I mean, I don't know. You need to see the book, really, to see the pictures. I guess I could put like a camera up and hold the book in front of the camera. That could work, potentially. I can't believe we're even talking about this. Cozy fireplace, maybe. I do have a fire downstairs, but it's not really what you call a cozy fireplace. Rock and Rollin', subscribe! Thank you for the subscription, Rock and Rollin'. I appreciate it, as always. Hopefully you're looking forward to getting involved in the bedtime stories that apparently is going to become a thing. How these live streams take such interesting twists and turns. It always never ceases to amaze, I guess. Book cam, says Shep. Yeah, I think that's realistically the only way you really do it, isn't it? I mean, you've got to be able to see the pictures. How can you read the book without the? I mean, unless it's a book without pictures in, I guess. But you know, a good bedtime storybook has pictures in. So just aid your imagination a little bit, just so you can start nodding a little bit. You don't have to think too hard about what's going on. You can borrow the imagination from those scriggly little scruffy drawings that you get in those kids' books. Just enough, so that you can start relaxing and falling asleep. Just in time for when you finish reading the story and you have a big tickle fight and then give the kids loads of energy again, then tell them off 10 minutes later for not being asleep. I think Riven has you covered. What's that? I'll set you up Chaser in my take on Jamaica in with our new doc area with it. What? Oh, we're going to actually Minecraft it up like okay. Have a roaring fireplace in Minecraft to sit at. I never thought about doing it that way. Makes sense. You would still wouldn't be. I can't like do the book in Minecraft. Kids be wide awake, the adults will be asleep, says Lofty. Yeah, it sounds about right. Especially if monkeys getting involved. Oh dear. It'd be really weird not having like anyone actually there to gauge the reaction from, because obviously when Oliver's there he laughs when it's a funny part, and he asks questions when it's a part to ask questions about, I guess. So it'd be a bit weird. Right, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm going to put light in these bits just for now while I'm working on this, so that I don't end up with creepers and stuff down here, but that's where some of our water's going to be at least. Pop those there like that, and this one over here like that, and let's put some light around this bit in the middle as well. Nice try, Dane. Nice try. You're going to have to try harder than that, mate. You're going to have to try harder than that. Right, we need to get rid of those ones in the corner. And now we need some water. And an unlimited water source would be pretty handy right now. And to be able to... Why can I not fly anymore? I've had even when I've just been on my own today, I've had serious trouble flying. I never normally struggle to fly on Truly Bedrock. Don't know what's going on. I don't get it. Fly! There we go. See? Normally it's as easy as that. We can add a laughter track. Maybe make a laugh emote. Canned laughter. Rip some of the cheers laughter track. Right, what do we want? We want water. Water! Yes, indeed. That's what we need. And in here we have no buckets of water. Okay, we can get buckets of water pretty easy. We lived near the ocean. I did it too late, says Dean. You got to be on it. Foxy is nicely reading bedtime story. Suddenly, pineapples, yeah. Don't flying foxes have two tails, says Alice's mum. Maybe they do. If you're making up stories, you could draw some of the pictures on screen, says Dean. As you tell it, a bit like Draw My Life thing. I don't think I would be able to manage that and read the story and and engage as well. I think you're probably pushing the limits of my capabilities a little bit beyond what they're at there. I can read a bedtime story. I can read a bedtime story, and that's probably about as far as it goes. So when are we doing this? When are we doing reading bedtime stories, or is it going to become a regular thing? I want one there, please. One there. One there. One there. I don't think I've done those close enough, actually. I haven't done any of them close enough. I'm a complete moron, apparently. Did it there. No. Good job. Excellent job there, Foxy Hotel. Putting things in the right place. Our realm's lagging like crazy as Reg, says Mouse on Switch. Realms or servers? Do you mean like your own realms? Because this is obviously server, so shouldn't be affected by realms lag. Right, we're going to put those blocks back in the corner there. Slightly better way of doing that, I think. I think if I put a bucket there. In fact, I don't want it there, because if I put it there, it's going to merge one there and one there. Should just about do that. There we go. Perfect. One there. And one there. One there. And one there. And one there. And one there. Look at that. Beautiful. No signs required. Nice. We will get rid of this as time goes on. We don't need that permanently. But right now we do. Because it's giving us light. So there we go. That's going to be the majority. In fact, we don't need that at all now. We can get rid of it. We can get rid of it now. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it, mate. Fill that in. I'm going to make another one now as I hop back up to get rid of that one. Stream timer, says Doc Noah. It's I did it. It's on 1 hour 54 minutes. It's in the bottom right of your screen. $8 PM UK tonight would be good for me, but don't think it would work for most people, says Dean. If I may still be reading a story at that time anyway, but we'll see. We'll see. If I'll tell you what, anyone that's on my Discord, if you are interested in that, Mitz, could you put like something in the questions for fans page on my Discord, just saying, would you like a bedtime story at 8 PM BST or British Summer Time tonight? And if we get more than 15 thumbs up on it, I'll do it. I think that's not too unreasonable to ask for. Ah, I didn't want to go down there yet. I'm not finished yet. I want to do these walls as well. Oh, I didn't see it, said Doc. That's fair enough. You know now. You know for next time. Right, I need to very quickly do a bit of... What? Not quicker than that. No! Oh dear, I'm making a big mess. There we go. Oh, there's so much lag. I'm not used to all this lag. Not used to it at all. Weird. Don't like it. Take it away again. Stop it with your lag, mate. There we go. It's better. Not admin yet, says Mitz. Can you not do that? I thought you had the power. Hang on then. Let me open Discord. I'll do it. Jeez. Hang on then. Read only, lol. Fair enough. Lol, mates, how are you not prepared better for your surprise promotion, says Makeshift Boost. I know, right? Excuse me, kind Foxy. What is your Discord for the bedtime story? If you head... Mitz is going to share that with you in a second. Hang on. This seems so weird to ask on the Discord, but fair enough. Would you like a bedtime story live stream at 8 PM BST British tonight. There we go, and then let me add a thumbs up reaction to it and a thumbs down reaction to it. There you go. We've already got 4. Oh, well, one of them's me, I guess, so we already got 3. But you're in there straight away. Yes, I want a story! It's getting nearly at 7 o'clock, so I think if I am going to get a call from Oliver, it'll be any time soon. Surprised it's not come through already yet. Maybe he's forgotten. Maybe he's forgotten. I don't think his mum reminds him. I think it's when he remembers. I mean, I'm talking about doing it at 8 o'clock tonight. That's in an hour. It's in just over an hour. And I haven't got anything set up to do it. So I might have to end this stream in a minute just to get set up to do that one. And have some tea. Jeez, guys. Always getting me to do things. Going live on Discord might be a better idea to avoid copyrights. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not worried about copyrights anyway. But yes, I agree with you there. I think that would be a good idea, Mike, to do it through the Discord as opposed to do it through Twitch. Although, yeah, that's a really good idea. So if you are not already a member of my Discord, then make sure you are so that you can be there when we do that. So it'll be basically going live, I guess, via one of the voice chat things. I don't think I've ever actually gone live on Twitch before. I don't think so. Not on Twitch, on Discord. Jeez, words. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. No, that was not smooth andesite there. I want that one. Polished andesite, sorry. Smooth andesite? What's smooth andesite? Oh, you know what I mean. Being so awkward about it. Go. More stairs. This time we're going to have them upside down stairs. Because why not? I've got 18 already. No way. I guess we're doing bedtime stories tonight then. Right, okay. I guess we need to choose what book then. So I guess I've got pretty much, I think, all of the Mr. Men books because we got like the compendium, although we're probably missing a couple. But I'm sure if it's one of the regular Mr. Men, we've got it. If that's what you wanted, a Mr. Man book. If you would like something else, a Roald Dahl book, we've got a complete collection of Roald Dahl books. I wouldn't be able to do the whole thing in one sitting, I don't think, but we could do a couple of chapters maybe. So have a think what books you would like. Give me some suggestions in chat and let's talk about it. Let's figure out what we're going to be reading. Make up your own story. Oh no, I don't think I'm going to make my own story up as the first time I do a stream story. Let's put it that way. I don't think that's a good idea. Putting myself on the spot like that is just asking for stress and pressure. So we'll start with one I can actually read pages of first. But maybe if this becomes a thing, then maybe we'll do made up ones at some point in the future. Mr. Tickle, says Scorch. Yeah, I read that the other night. That's quite a good one. Mr. Tickle's good. There's Mr. Greedy. Mr. Grumpy. Oh, Mr. Grumble, sorry. I like Mr. Grumble. That's one of my favourites. Mr. Bump. Mr. Forgetful was my absolute favourite growing up as a kid. I used to laugh my head off at Mr. Forgetful. Oliver doesn't seem to find it as funny. But yeah, I used to laugh my head off at... but my dad, the way he used to do it was amazing. My dad always used to do voices as well. My entire family's always done voices. Like we had voices for our pets. Voices for inanimate objects. You know, we just always had voices. So it's where it all came from, I guess. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, says Shepherd Tamer. Yeah, aren't you fed up with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Haven't you seen and heard that enough? It's probably one of the most... I don't know, way too much Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in my lifetime, I think. I just don't find that particularly interesting anymore. Unexpected stream for both of us, says Mitz. Yeah, indeed. It's alright, Mitz. You're taking over the bedtime stories tomorrow. You're going to get another promotion. Can you place a torch so we can see? Says Nate. Well, no. Sorry. You have to be blind. I did. I just placed them at the top, look. I'm placing blocks on these, so I can't really put torches here. Sorry. Mit's Time Stories, says Michael Switch. Well, I guess I'm not going to get my Trident Killer finished tonight, but we'll at least have done most of the groundwork for it, which is good. My favourite book of my childhood, says Shep. Was you always Charlie, was you? Was that your aspiration as a child? You were Charlie Bucket? Was it your role model? It's okay to be a little bit bad and get away with it, whereas everyone else was a little bit bad and got got kicked out. Well, there we go. We have got almost a 100%. There's lava below this, isn't there? Yes. 100% finished thing. Now, we can actually run this as it is at the minute because we've got the lava blade at the bottom there. So we can still run this and it will still work, but it's not how I want it at the end. So I might, in a minute, just yeah, end this stream so we can go and do the things that you've decided that I need to do. And then I'll finish this on the video. Please don't fall in. No falling in, please. Oh. BFG was my favourite to just be. I absolutely loved BFG as well, although it did genuinely terrify me when I was little. I was very scared of the big friendly giant. Well, not of him, but of just the story in general. Yes, I found that scary. But I did love it. Right. Oops. Right in the block. Need to put those there, and then we need to find a way back up somehow. Help! I'm stuck. Here we go. Can we get out this way? There we go. I found the way out. I always disliked the Charlie one even though he broke the rules, says Jessica. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. It's like, well, everyone else broke the rules and got fired. How come he won? There we go. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna knock the torches out. Oh, I don't know whether. Yeah, I will. I'll knock the torches out from down there. Please don't fall in the lava. Let's take those torches out. Let's just put those walls back the way they need to be. Let's put those blocks there. Otherwise, we're going to get drowns spawning in there because drowns will spawn in flowing water as they're smart like that. And one there. And one just there. Very nice. Good. And now I'm stuck. Oh. I didn't think about that. I'm stuck. Can you fly? Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm going to have to... I did it! Oh. The thing that scarred my childhood was Coraline. I never saw Coraline or heard it, I guess. Or read it. It wasn't part of my upbringing, thankfully. If it was a scarring one. Expert level 99 says Binary Bob Hope. Risky, says Dean. It was risky considering how flying is at the moment. But I haven't taken the things off there. To be honest with you, I don't really want those off there just yet because I am going to be working on this later on. So I'll leave those on for now. Let's put some windows in. Not enough windows. Need more glass. We could start with Red Riding Hood for practice and research purposes and rock and rolling. Research purposes? How has Red Riding Hood had anything to do with research? What? What are you getting out of these bedtime stories? I'm all kinds of confused now. Ah, there we go. I knew I had more glass. The difference was that Charlie went back to apologise. Did he? Did he? I thought he just claimed innocence. It's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. What bubble machine? I don't no idea what you mean, mate. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Yay! Put that one in the right place would help. So there we go. There we go, smacking my face on there. We have created quite a fancy, if I don't mind saying so myself. I quite like that stair effect. I think it looks pretty good. And it makes the room, I think, look longer than it is. So yeah, there we go. We've created a bigger and better sporter room and a better viewing platform as well. I'm happy with that, but I am going to end the live stream there. Not because I'm getting a phone call from Oliver, but because I need to now go and prepare to give you lot a bedtime story. So, anyway, and Nate the boss has followed as well. So thank you very much for that. I missed that 12 minutes ago. So anyway, let's say goodbye. Let's roll the credits. Let's see who we're thanking today. We've now got 19 people have voted to have a bedtime story at 8 p.m. I think they're all taking the mickey, don't you? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you later, peeps. Hello, Thomas to Space. I see you there in the chat as well, right at the end. Thank you for joining. We got a donor, Seabones, Mitz, and Seabass, and the mic on switch all gave cheers. We got Jesse B and Mitz helping out to moderate. Nate, the boss, and Chill Sausage and Brendan have followed, as well as a new subscription from Noah. And so we got some subscribers and resubs as well that's going off the screen before I can read it. So there we go. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! See you in an hour on my Discord for a story. Bye! Can't believe I'm doing a gosh darn story. I can't